Hey y'all, Max Holloway here with McLean's RV. Today we're showcasing the 2024 Grand Design Influence 2903 floor plan, and oh my gosh, it is just fantastic. Two huge electric awnings that are controlled from the inside, Compass Connect control panel, self-leveling 4-point Lippert system, electric, and of course we have the beautiful solid steps to entry. Check out this unobstructed pass through here. That's just a lot of room. It's going to be perfect for taking all the additional gear and accessories. All of our Grand Design fifth wheels also have two 30-pound propane tanks on each side. We call those saddle fittings. They work perfectly and they're way nicer than the 20-pound tanks to power that tankless on-demand hot water heater. We also have a beautiful decal job on the side of this Influence. It looks modern, it looks fresh, it looks luxurious. We have the Dexter tow assist on this, so that means that we have anti-lock braking, sway mitigation, and of course even a towable odometer, which is just massive. Down below here you're going to see the new rims. We went with a very luxurious black rim, looks perfect by being towed behind a truck with black rims. And we have the MoreRide CRE 3000 suspension. So this RV is definitely designed to go to a lot of really cool places. Check out the back over here. We have Rockford Fosgate marine grade outdoor speakers. We have LED light strips under the power awnings. These are even adjustable, so if it starts to rain, you can pinch them down so that way you can get a nice little slope going. We have LED lights back here, so when you throw it in reverse, they'll light up. They're little accessory lights. And Grand Design does fully laminated slide walls, which is perfect. It shows you how strong and how much structural stability is inside their slides. These are also rack and pinion slide out motors. A lot of other competitors will put cable driven slide outs. These are big rack and pinion, they're weight bearing. These are really good slide out mechanisms. We have LED taillights. We also have a 2-inch hitch receiver. And what's perfect about this is that it's actually rated for 300 pounds of weight to be put on a cargo rack or 3,000 pounds of towing. It also even has some lights for an auxiliary trailer. Maybe you're towing a small boat or a jet ski or a utility trailer with some four-wheelers. Now maybe you don't need the toy hauler. Kind of cool, huh? 50 amp power service. Plug-in is on the back here. We also have, of course, another fully laminated slide out. This is your kitchen slide. Grand Design does a really good job of keeping everything looking modern, even on the non-camping side. That's where we put the tankless hot water heater and the furnace on the non-camping side. That way, if we have little kids and or just people touching the side that you're camping on, these items get hot, so we don't want to touch those. Grand Design also has true 4-season capability, and your control center is right here. So these are the low point drains, as well as the tank drains, as well as your Nautilus control center. We'll talk more thoroughly about what makes this a true 4-season RV, but this is a great staple point to have all those valves and a nice and easy spot to get to and access. Of course, this is electric leveling, so we have the controller for it right there. It's the Lippert controller, very easy to use. Of course, we also have the Dexter tow assist. We'll do a video about what the Dexter tow assist is, but this has it. It's got a lot of nice features. Here's a cool Easter egg. There's little blue lights under the slide out so you don't hit your head. We'll try to pick those up in the camera. And here's a really cool feature. This is where your battery is, and up here in the front pass through. And I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's also got some cutouts. So if y'all ever wanted to put a small generator inside here, a propane small generator, you could actually do that. You do have to, do the additional wiring, etc. But that's a pretty cool option to have. So you also have some front cap lights, and you have some auxiliary lights that are under this specific Influence, which is really cool. Up front here, we have the Rhino pin box. Y'all, take a look at this. See this little hook right here? This makes it so convenient to throw up your 7-way pin, do a couple of nice loop-de-loops. That way it just looks good when you're on the campsite and you don't have to worry about your kids hitting the cord or, you know, running over or stepping on it, etc. As you can see, we have a beautiful front cap on the Influence. There's a super thick window above the master bedroom. We have beautiful, beautiful decals on this. It's so tastefully done. This is such a pretty RV. Let's talk about the inside of the RV as we go inside. What we're first going to notice is that we have 4 solid steps here. Now these steps are kind of heavy. I think they're heavy at least. But what's great about Grand Design is they do the assisted solid steps. So really almost everyone at all ages and accessibility can put these steps up when you're ready to go traveling. And it's not such a burden. We also put a really nice handle on here that is super weight bearing. You can actually put a lot of good weight on it and it will help, especially if maybe you have a bum leg or a bum knee. As we enter the rig, look how magnificent this living room is. Well, y'all, what do you think of this? This is just phenomenal. We have beautiful furniture in the darker color. We have the new modern sink, which has multiple options for doing dishes. Check this out. Put this tray over here, turn the water out of the water fountain, and now you can wash your strawberries. You're going to eat healthier in this RV because you can wash your fruit, which is just super cool. And yeah, that's a little joke, but you can actually wash your fruit. It's such a dynamic sink. You even have a cup wash right here, so you can wash that whiskey glass or maybe get some milk out of the bottom. It's fantastic. You even have a soap dispenser too. So we have that multi-purpose sink. All of our cabinetry here is top notch. It's all on ball bearing drawer pull-outs. You can see it's all also weight bearing. You can put some heavy utensils or some real pots and pans inside the larger drawers. We jumped to the larger 3-burner Furrion stove with an oven that you could actually really use. You could put a couple pizzas in there or maybe even some duck. And of course, we have just tons of tremendous storage. We have a huge microwave, residential style. It's just super, super usable. And that's one area where Grand Design, there's so many people who want a box fifth wheel under 30 feet or 31 feet. This is 29-foot box, so that's from the pin to the back wall. Overall, it's a little longer than that, but it's so much usable space within a weight and size criteria that is just deems for a couples coach. But let's say the grandkids come with y'all, or your kids come with you, or friends. This does pull out, makes into a queen size mattress, which is phenomenal. We have the upgraded curtains, so no more of the mesh curtains. They're all the nice pull downs. We have light switches for most of all of our lights. And of course, we do have the table and chairs, which more and more of our clients are wanting the table and chairs compared to the booth dinette, especially when they have 2 seating areas and another bed option. This is perfect. You could even put an additional chair here. Now you and your friends are playing dominoes or just having a great night at the campground. We have beautiful windows. We have the curtains down right now. I'm going to pull them up just momentarily. But look how big these windows are. And they're on your camping side, y'all. This is the side where you have your awnings out. You're going to have your accessories outside. Maybe you're watching your kids, your grandkids, your friends go fishing or something. And there's not a bad view because you have these beautiful windows. You have a window behind that couch. This floor plan, you have so many great windows. It's phenomenal. Just like that. Let's go and talk about the accessories. So we have the fireplace and the smart TV, which is beautiful. That fireplace is going to put out a lot of good heat. It also just lights up and makes an ambiance. I love fireplaces in RVs. It just makes a sense that this is more of a cabin or second or third home rather than just kind of a space heater. We have a big smart TV. Up here we also have your Rockford Fosgate sound system controller. We also have an area where you can get to the auxiliary cable. So if you wanted to put in maybe an Apple TV or maybe even a DVD player. I know so many of us still use that, but take a look at this cabinetry. See how this is all magnetic, and see how this is stained wood, and see how this is a residential grade fitting. These are nicer cabinets than I have in my house. This isn't builder grade. This is a very nice cabinet, and you can see it's actually soft shutting. So as we swing it, just so y'all can see that on video, I'm gonna push it a little harder. Boom, check that out. That's fantastic. Real high quality. So the fridge is a 12-volt fridge. This specific Influence does have the additional solar package, so it does have a solar charge controller, and this one has an inverter, which is just phenomenal. What's really great about this fridge is that since it's 12 volt, it will run off the coach battery when you're traveling. So right now, we have the fridge plugged into the golf cart to power the lights because we don't have a battery in this one. And if we turned on the fridge, it would come on and the golf cart could power it. So ideally 12 volt fridges are taking over the RV industry. There's so many great videos on why you should want a 12 volt residential style fridge, and they're just super useful. Take a look at the construction when you're inside. For one, this island, very sturdy. And if you look at the slide outs, these slide outs are what we call a flush floor slide out. So it gives the appearance that this RV is just way wider when you have two flush floor slide outs across from each other. This is a very wide RV, and it gives the appearance that it's an extra foot or foot and a half longer, which it's not. It's only an 8-foot wide box, so it's a traditional width for an RV. No special criteria there, but since these slide outs are flush floor, it makes it for a way larger area. We also have on this floor plan a washer dryer prep area, so we can take this shelf out. It's just a free floating shelf. We could put a washer and dryer in there, and it's phenomenal. Also have a lit pantry with a motion light. Huge pantry. Everyone always talks about their pantry size isn't big enough. Y'all, on this size of RV, under 30-foot box length, this is a massive pantry to go with. I think you're going to be happy with it. And if you like to bring your fine china with you, you have a really nice cupboard to put it in. Oh, what's that? That's TravelFi, a Wi-Fi system that you can scan the QR code, subscribe to it, and it uses all these different cell towers to really get some good Wi-Fi coverage. And I think you can even put it on hold for when you're not using the RV. So now you don't have to go out to Verizon or AT&T and get an extra SIM card. You have TravelFi, which is super cool. This specific one also comes with TireLink. This is the display screen. TPMS is a fantastic safety feature. With that Dexter tow assist, this is a very, very safe fifth wheel. Some say it might be one of the safest options out there, and I believe it. We have ABS axles, we have the Dexter tow assist, we even have TPMS, and this specific one has those upgraded Highway Series Cooper tires. Phenomenal. Very safe RV. Of course, we have a cupboard in here, and we have an additional cupboard with breakers, and they're all labeled, as you can see, and it's not handwriting. A lot of RVs at this price point, manufacturers will cut corners, they'll do some scribbleish handwriting, and it's just not really that professional. But look at the cabinetry. This is, again, another magnet close. So it really, I mean, you got to pull pretty hard to open it, and that might be a drawback because some of our clients, it might be too hard to pull open. But I just think it's really good quality, and I'm sure you'd rather have something a little hard to open than something too easy to open. Check out the upstairs. We have this massive handrail, so let's talk about accessibility. These steps are, we have a 2-step, and they're very easy to get into, and we have a nice weight-bearing handrail right here that's also fit and finished with a beautiful window. I'm gonna open this window just so you can see how big it is. Massive window. It goes almost the whole way of the hallway. This is perfect, especially if you're in the mountain range. It's tough to picture the beach or the mountains here at the dealership, but it's only going to live here a little bit longer before you take it out on your adventure. So take a glance at that window. There's so many good windows. Some might say there's not a bad view anywhere in this RV. As we enter the bathroom, I love ensuite bathrooms. An ensuite bathroom means that there's 2 doors of entry. So we can come in the bathroom from the hallway, which is phenomenal because let's say that me and my wife are fast asleep in that king size bed. and we have some friends that want to use the bathroom. Well, I can shut our door so that we're not going to be bothered, and they can use the facilities and shower and shave, etc., without waking us up, which is phenomenal. Because a lot of times with a non-ensuite bathroom, you then have to go walk in the hallway. You might have to say, hey, good morning, and you're not really in the mood. I'm not a morning person. So this ensuite bathroom just allows you to get in, use the facilities, and get back to your bed. Let's talk about this massive shower. This is a beautiful usage of space. It's all one piece. When Grand Design is building their fifth wheels, travel trailers, and now their motorhome line, a lot of times they will build the shower first as after the installation process. So the attention to detail, from the way they do the plumbing to the way they actually build the shower and the steps up, they're staple points of the RV. So it's really great to partner with a manufacturer that puts so much emphasis on shower construction. And by having this east to west facing shower compared to a north to south facing shower, we have a beautiful sink that is also on the wardrobe slide out. So this whole room is a slide out, but don't you worry, because you can still access the bathroom fully when the slide comes in. Now, we travel with the slide shower door being locked like this, but you can still actually take a shower when that slide room comes in. Probably just want to make sure that you grab some towels before you do that. What's phenomenal too is the amount of cabinetry that we have, and it's all really nice fit and finished. Those are the accessory handles for the toilet paper. We don't install that just because some clients like to have a freestanding toilet paper holder. Some clients like it on a specific wall. But we also have a porcelain toilet, which is very nice. And we do have the Furrion tankless hot water heater, which is gonna really be great. And then check out your linens. So great area to fold up some towels and some hand towels, and maybe even put a couple pairs of swim trunks, something like that, inside that linen closet. We do have towel hooks as well as robe hooks already installed, so don't worry, that's not going to be on the honey-do list because they're already on there. And as we go more towards the front of the RV, this is just a phenomenal bedroom. Now, a lot of clients prefer the king-size bed. When you do the king-size bed, you can see it's a little tighter on this side. Now, my wife and I sleep on a king-size bed, and it's not big enough. But we would prefer the king-size bed. If you are a single individual, or you and your significant other would like the smaller bed, we do offer this in the queen. The benefit to the queen is that you get additional walk-around space, and you have a larger nightstand area. So if you have a CPAP machine, you don't have to throw it up here or sleep on this side of the bed. So there are pros and cons to that, but most people do go with the king size bed. Now, one super cool feature, check out this window. And it's all fit and finished, it's tinted. It's a super hot day down here in Dallas right now. It's probably 100 degrees, some say. And this window, you can keep your finger there. It's tinted, but keep in mind it is a window. So you can get some beautiful, beautiful scenery. Now, one really cool feature about this floor plan is the amount of wardrobe space that you have. And of course, you get your pull-out drawers. Now, we go back to the fact that this is magnetic. So it's magnetic to open, it's magnetic to close. It's just phenomenal, very easy to use, and just nice fit and finishes overall. We have outlets next to the bed, so if we do have a CPAP machine, you can throw it in there, plug in your cell phone. And we have these new easy read Coleman Mach air conditioning, and just where you can turn on the AC, you can turn on the heat. Very easy to one touch. If we lift up the bed, see this beautiful piece of plywood? It's not particle board, real wood. There's no problems with it. A lot of times manufacturers will put a cheap piece of particle board right here, but even with your king size bed or queen size bed, you're going to get some quality cabinetry and some quality craftsmanship for the bed support. And these are little things that you look for, because traditionally this isn't your first fifth wheel. This is your third, fourth, or fifth, or might be the last one you ever make that decision on. So we want to make sure that this is your one-stop shop, and the quality level for price point doesn't get nicer than the Influence, which is fantastic. We also have a big window on the passenger side, so we'll open that up so you can see It's of course got a screened in. You can see part of the awning as well. It's perfect for if you're just hanging out, but you maybe caught the cold or got a little seasick or a little just hangout time. It's perfect. Comes with TVs too, which is phenomenal. So this is another smart TV. At least that's how we order them here at McLean's. So we just kind of check all the boxes. We know most of our clients want all the options, like the second AC, the TV's already installed. They're great TVs too, smart TVs. Let's check out some other cool options. As we enter back down the hallway here, one thing that you're going to notice, and this is kind of more of just a Grand Design staple, is we don't have any floor furnace returns. All the furnace outlets are going to be hidden. There are a couple hidden on the slides, there are a couple hidden by the couch, there's a couple hidden under the steps. These are all areas where Grand Design doesn't like those floor furnaces. So check this out on the island. This is the one, so this is going to blow out your hot air. So like y'all have dogs. This RV just showed up here and you can see it's got a little bit of dirt in it, and we're going to wash it and clean it, but this dirt isn't going to go and get stuck down in the furnace piping because it's not on the floor. So this is a really cool feature where you can easily clean the floors without having to take off those covers. It's going to save you a lot of time. It's just going to be easier. We do also have power recliners, so it's phenomenal. Take a look at this. This is just the influence breakdown. So super chassis, 100-inch wide body chassis. It's the wide rail design. We talked about that, how you have the additional storage. Here's all those insulation ratings. So thermal roof design, R40 insulation, fully laminated walls, R11 insulation, triple insulated main floor, R45. That's just fantastic. And you can see that the underbelly is lined with a radiant foil. And that's a big, big must, especially in getting that valuation. Of course, we do have the pet friendly as well as the ABS. You can upgrade it to disc brakes. Most of my clients just prefer the standard axles it comes with ABS and that new Dexter tow assist. Talk about some of the manufacturer warranties against effects. You have a 25-year floor decking, axles are a 5-year, tires a 5-year, exterior graphics is a 5-year, chassis is a 3-year, roof covering is a limited lifetime. These are perfect warranties to pair with such a high quality RV. And let's talk about this. It's 110 degrees outside. Where's the RV going to hold? Well, 72 degrees in the living room and up to 71 degrees in that forward bedroom, which is just phenomenal. We even have a 40,000 BTU furnace, so that way when it's 0 degrees outside, we can keep the RV between 75 and 70 degrees, which is phenomenal. Just very, very good. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, it's Max with McLean's RV. Phone number down below. Give me a shout. I have 2 of these left. Thanks.